I need someone. Spicy Italian, though. I missed your super chat. Did I just not get to it yet? Yeah, dude, I don't think I got to it yet, bro. Susha, I missed your super chat, or did I? I got the raw one. I got the raw one. Thank you, though, Susha. Or did I not? The DK oldies. Alright, I gotta leave a message to Jay. Rich, why do you talk about DK oldies every day? Is it like you're Brie Larson? One, how do you even fucking compare the two? And gee, I have no idea why. Listen, we can make another video confirming that with that we talked to the lawsuit or the law firm, but now people are telling me that the DK Oldies owner, I guess Drew, privated his Twitter. We got to make a video tomorrow. There's already people making videos. We confirmed that the lawsuit's definitely, if anything, we can make a second video talking about what they tell us. So relax your anus, get naked. If you want to come on the stream with me tonight, come on the stream with me, come on my face. This stream is going to be age restricted because I just told my editor to come on my face. And let's just get to it. Go. Listen. Dude, this, like, imagine if they just, I don't know, said, hey, or even if, like,
DK Crusties.
Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder.
his, and he got rid of his LinkedIn, which I know existed because he had one before. Someone just told me that too. Dude, this is getting out of control. This is like, we cannot wait until Monday to talk about this. Listen to my burp, it's powerful. Well, we're not doing it tonight. I don't know if you're listening to these messages. Is that what you're saying? You can't listen to them now because you're not home? Listen, if you're out with your roommate, feed each other a brownie and ice cream dessert. Get some ice cream on your left nipple. Have him lick it off. Have the cat lick your other nipple, then jump to its death. Then throw Jello at each other when you get back home, and film it for me so I have something to get hard with. Thank you. We're still going to watch some Tommy, I think, too. We're going all over. Yeah, then I wonder why my stream got age restricted. Oh my god. I love you, Dad. Thanks for the Milkman. Thank you. I love your fucking thumbnail, dude. It's like the 1950s Milkman. Record when I wake up. Let me, well, we're looking to do a super chat goal of 250. If there by 8:30, I will get until 1 a.m. So, but I'll definitely be doing it. We can't wait. Too much is happening. If you want, if you have time, I know you're not home right now. You want to look at Drew's Twitter and his LinkedIn and see that it's going, or look at, you're welcome to. Listen, here is a picture of Keemstar eating grapes. Get hard to it. I also sent them a picture of Phil. So, damn, you had hip replacement surgery. How old are you? Thank you. There's your first super chat here. One dad fart, please. Well, I could give you an intro guy fart. No, we're at 162.62.
Breasts.
I seen Richard Mustsuchi LinkedIn profile. I would hire that professional man.
God, I haven't touched yet. It exists. Oh, I'm not. It exists. Wait, someone else. I haven't touched that since like 2014. There's a DK Krusties. ERB found you during the Quantum TV saga and you and your birds have helped me through rough times. Damn, there's a lot of people. Thank you, Blob Ross. There's a lot of people though that found me because of Tickle Television. So Quantum.
Breastfeed it.
I mean, it's very strange. In a weird way, Quantum, because I got that warning and all that other stuff, almost kind of ruined my YouTube channel. But if you think about it, I gained a bunch of subscribers of it. I hit the 1 billion sub goal because of it. It's kind of 2 points combined into one. And I discovered what was now one of my favorite games of all time. Because Quantum, believe whatever you want to believe. I've been said this 8 billion times, but it's true. I didn't touch over Elden Ring until after I found out about your weird ass. If it wasn't for your thoroughly tickled Christian straight man ass, I would have never played Elden Ring. Now I'm about to, what do I have? Like, I literally combined, oh, it's sad, like 450 hours. 450 hours. Thank you, Quantum. So my kids want to see me beat the game. I gotta get the dragon.
I never owe on my taxes, so no matter how late I file, the IRS never comes breaking down my door. The only thing that happens when I don't file is I don't get my refund, because the IRS isn't gonna break down my door to give me money.
Yeah, like, ha, we're gonna come knocking on your door to give you money. And dude, they don't even go, like, Onision owed like over $500,000, like $600,000. They didn't put his ass in jail. What are they gonna come after you for getting you wanting money? Or you being owed money from the IRS, I mean to say. Oh, so thank you, Blob Ross. Yeah, it's strange how things work. Cods, you want this, don't you?
Bubbles, 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 bubbles.
Man, my timing on that was flawless, and I wasn't even paying attention. We at DK Oldies don't pay to Uncle Seb as well. The funny thing is, there was that place. Remember, it was my 300 subscriber video. Well, I had a 300 subscriber video anyway. I was a fucking idiot. So I went to this place, Dragon's Den. Some of you guys, and we watched the video here. Anyway, not going through the whole video again. They shut down because the guy didn't pay his taxes for like fucking years. It's very strange. And then someone bought the name or whatever. They tried to reopen in like right across the street, and it died. Like they tried to open right before the pandemic, and it was like, yeah, no. No, people were barely interested beforehand, and beat my chest to a rhythm. I'm gonna be that guy with this one. You got to throw a little more than that for that. I mean, that's not like, you're not like telling me to put clamps on my nipples, but if I'm gonna sit here and beat my chest and say Philip Rennell, come on, man, let's get to that 250. It's 810. DSP Anointed Faith Tool. What is? I can't see your picture. What is that a turd? Is that a turd? Anyway, So I looked up this guy. I'm like, I have to, this guy has to be, there has to be more to him than just that one video. And yeah. Cat of the Moon just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. So I think it was Tickled Bruno in it. I think it was Quantum TV Stolen Valor. Someone else gifted 10 subs too, and I'm sorry I can't remember you right now, but thank you for that. Yeah, I got member bomb last night. It was a fairly short stream. So thank you, Cat on the Moon. So I'm like, yeah, I got to see how this guy's brain ticks. Like, we'll probably go into the Tommy thing too. Shout out to, I think it was Bullcraft sends me a bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of people. Thank you all. Like, you keep me in the loop with stuff. Joey from DK Oldies needs to refurbish Phil's post nasal drip. You know what? You'll get the here. This is a good combination for who asked for it before. Want to bang my chest? It's not banging my chest, but this is good.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Boing. 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 Breasts. Breasts. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Boing. Boing.
Yes. Yes.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Your shoulders.
Breasts.
Retro bro, how the hell are you banned if I'm seeing what that you have the that is the worst ban ever. I can see what you're typing in the chat.
Breasts. 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 Breasts.
Did my last stream get nuked? I never took it down. Uh-oh. I know it got age restricted.
Watch Canelo versus Ryder.
So one of the biggest topics, especially recently, has been Redfall for the Xbox Series systems and of course PC. And really it's not necessarily just Redfall, but it's Microsoft in general. I've talked a bunch about Microsoft on this channel, and the thought process for a lot of people is that I don't like Microsoft, which is very strange to me because I probably play my Xbox like more than I play any other system, especially when it comes to multiplayer games. Now, when I first saw Redfall, I thought it didn't look all that great, and all of the preview coverage, you know, the IGN video, it did not look all that great. And then of course we got some more preview footage, and people went to an Xbox event and got to play Redfall, and everyone was saying how it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I never really believed that. Really, because of the fact that these people were sent out here to check out the game, check out Redfall, and they had this hype, you know, they were flown out and stuff like that. I always feel like, you know, there's a little bit of a bias there when you're doing something like that. So of course, Redfall had the whole 30 frames per second situation where the game was going to launch on the Xbox at 30 frames per second, thus meaning that the game was unfinished. The game was not finished, and the whole reason why Redfall had to come out, it could not be delayed anymore, was because of the fact that this was one of the 3 main games that Microsoft had talked about last June and said these 3 games are going to be out between now and June of 2023. And those 3 games were, of course, Redfall, Forza Horizon 5, and Starfield. And as we know, those other games have been delayed. We don't know when Forza's coming out. Starfield has a date. Will it actually stick? Who's to say? And then you have Redfall. And I think that is really the perfect thing to say about Redfall. It needed more time. because I played the game last night, like I'm sure a lot of people did, which is actually something we'll get into in just a moment. And really, the first 20 minutes I played it, I was like, this is horrible. I am not having fun whatsoever. I was playing by myself, and I feel like this is a game that you cannot play by yourself. Yes, I mean, technically you can, but it's not advised to play it by yourself because it's not really a story-driven game. Like, there's story things that happen and story elements, and it's all very, very low budget. Like, the cutscenes are like little comic style things that don't have any animation and stuff like that. The story, I don't know what the hell is going on. You're in a town, and the town gets ran over by vampires and blood, and there's cultists who are defending the vampires, and you gotta kill everyone. You gotta rid it from the area and try to figure out why this ended up happening in the way it did. It's not a great story whatsoever. This is not your single player experience that you were hoping for from Xbox, because, you know, there has been a long gap between a single player first party Xbox game that's in vein of something like Tears of the Kingdom or God of War Ragnarok. But multiplayer games are fun. And then, you know, after playing it for a little while, I really didn't want to continue, but I decided to play with Nate the Hate and John Spawnwave, and we played Redfall together for about 3 hours. And I was kind of shocked at how my perspective changed slightly. I don't think it's a great game. I don't necessarily think, though, it's quite as bad as a lot of people are making it out to be. Maybe over time it does get a bit boring, but I do feel like there's some interesting mechanics here and some things that if this game had been delayed, you know, a few more months and it just had a few more months time to be polished up, there could have been something really good here. So basically the way this game works is you have a main safe location, and within this safe location there are different people. You basically rescue people in a firehouse very early on in the game, and that firehouse becomes your main point of attack when you're going out into Redfall. You can unlock safe houses as you progress throughout the game that allow you to fast travel. You can fast travel to all these locations. There's also locations on the map that you can fast travel to. When you're at your main safe house, though, you could do things like get medical supplies that you have to buy. You could buy new weapons and stuff like that. You know, basic stuff for this game, but the important thing is you got to pick your mission. Now, this is one area where the game sucks because it definitely is sort of designed with multiplayer in mind, but the only progression that happens is for the person who's hosting the room. So Nate was hosting the room, so all the story stuff that we did, all the missions, I don't get any progression for that. John Spawnwave doesn't get any progression from that. So the only time we can play this game is with him. Like, we have to schedule it to play it with him, because while we have our levels and while we have our guns that we've gotten, we'll have to redo all the same missions that we've already played, which is just bizarre to me when this game is designed with multiplayer in mind. The map itself isn't really all that big, and it definitely feels a lot more linear than you originally will anticipate this game feeling. There was saying, you know, oh, it's like Far Cry, it's like Borderlands, but I definitely feel like it's
All right, everyone, so we've got a problem. We've got a problem with the toilet in the master bedroom. This toilet, I'll show you. Come in here. Here's what happens when we try to flush this toilet. Now, a toilet, normally you flush it, the water goes down, and then it fills up. Watch what happens with this toilet. See what happens? The
Honey came in and caught me red-handed creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. Oh, that charming, I didn't know that it was ultra fly. It sucked up like a sponge and then the turds began to fly. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I can't even say the words. Found me in the shower. It wasn't me. Found me on the counter. It wasn't me. Did you find me in the toilet? It wasn't me. The toilet was overflowing. It wasn't me. Found me in the shower. It wasn't me. Found me on the counter. It wasn't me. Did you find me in the toilet? It wasn't me. The toilet was overflowing. Honey came in and caught me red-handed creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. Oh, that charming, I didn't know that it was ultra fly. It sucked up like a sponge and